Alright, for my fellow DIYers, this is the bowl valve from ECONET Controls. It's the robot valve. This particular one came with the Yolink receiver and valve controller. Came with this interface, this cable, and all the way over to here. And here I have the valve mounted. A couple of points I wanted to highlight is this is a 1 1/4 inch 90-degree shutoff valve. This is the larger clamp. They also include this smaller one. Looks like it probably goes on to up to 3/4 inch, and maybe some sweat it 1 inch. This is my 1 inch sprinkler valve control. This is the one going up to the main of the house. Goes in here. A couple of things I had to do was, because the valve that I have is sweated and it's huge, you'll notice that I have a copper spacer, because I think this valve is brass, so you got to use some copper on there even though it's painted. So basically use some copper plumbing strap, about 4 folds to it, and I got it right here. The reason why I needed that was I needed to elevate this portion here so that the nut doesn't ride on my valve nut. The clearance is probably about 1/32 of an inch right now, just good enough to clear that. You'll see that right there. This valve, of course, is put in 2009, 2010. Still works. Also, I noticed that this is an adjustment slider here, and it only needs 1 screw, even though there's 2 holes, so you can reposition it. And I had to slide this up in this direction so that this is in line with the valve's shaft. Very important, I'm sure. One thing is my control valve has this insulation that's kind of wearing out, and so when I tighten these two, I got it as close as possible, but maybe I can do a better job and make it a little closer. But let's see it activate. I'll find my phone. Here it is. So I have this controller on my Yolink Hub, and I had it joined already. Let's go here to my Yolink app, and there's the valve. So currently it shows that it's open, and let me close it. I think that's as far as it can go. According to my valve stop, I do still have a little bit of way to go. So if I kind of push it a little bit, well, before I do that, let me see if the water actually is off. I have to do the old-fashioned way. Actually, let's hook this guy up, because that's water coming probably from inside the house. So let me turn this on. And let's grab this hose. So that is water from the 2-story house. This is a 2-story structure, so there's plenty of piping and the weight of the water in the pipes. But as you can see, oops, for the most part, it's pretty much stopped. So it seems to work. And that is a 1 1/4 inch valve put in 2009. Probably a good time for me to change this. It's a lot of work to do it, of course, but might be worth it. This particular one, I ordered it with the upgrade called the outdoor, I guess, so they have it sealed, but I think I'm gonna put a hood or a box or a cover over it anyway, because my application, it's mounted vertically and not horizontally. This one, which I'm going to order for my sprinklers, a 1 inch, and that will be horizontal, of course, and I might not have to weatherproof that as much, but we'll see. I'll ask them for their recommendation. Their support is very good. Even their pre-sales was very good, so worth putting one in. Oh, let me turn the water back on, and we can see yeah, I don't have a camera guy today. So it looks like it's full open enough. Probably could go a little bit more, but the closing part is the most important, of course, if I have a leak. The opening not as critical, but it's pretty much 99.9% of the way there. I probably could move it a little bit more. Yeah, I probably need to adjust these. But there you have it. Hope you guys